Hello everyone. It's James again. And today I wanted to answer a question that was asked by Jerry in the comments section of a video I made a few videos ago. And that's regarding narcissists that sue people. And sorry it took so long to get back to you, Jerry. I just wanted to better wrap my mind around how I was going to answer this question for you. So here we go. One thing I've noticed, especially with the overt narcissists, they tend to be willing to put themselves in danger physically and otherwise just so they can sue. Here's an example. My mother, who is both an overt and covert narcissist. Yes, she's both. And I will talk more about that in another video. But she would often do the slip and fall routine, as I've mentioned before. Well, what's interesting for a woman that was already in poor health? If she noticed a puddle on the floor at a local store, she would purposefully find a way to step in it, slip and throw herself forward so she would lose her balance, hit the ground and injure herself. Yes. She knew she would be really injured from this fall, and even hospitalized. But she would go ahead with the risk of hurting herself anyways because of what she thought would be a positive outcome by suing someone. You see, the one thing the covert and overt narcissist have in common regarding this is they both have already spent the money in their minds before they even have sued anyone. They picture the millions or billions of dollars a store or other company is worth, and how all this money really belongs to them. They in their minds start convincing themselves if they just do this or that, they will have a good lawsuit in order to get these millions this company has. That somehow in the narcissist's mind rightfully belongs to them. Yes. Welcome to the twisted thinking of the narcissist. The harsh reality is, even if a lawsuit happens, most of the time the narcissist only comes away with a few $100s. Or maybe a few thousand at most. To the clever narcissist, however, the one that comes up with good plans that work, they will see this as an annoyance and a learning area on how and where they can apply their newfound knowledge to find another target and do better next time. You see, the overt narcissists, usually the ones that throw themselves on the floor in the middle of Target or Walmart, claiming they are going to sue the company for all they have. They don't care if they embarrass themselves to get what they want. However, the covert narcissist will do things such as get into dating or business relationships with those that have more than they do, in order to use the law in their favor to attempt to sue and gain their assets for themselves. The key word is attempt. Sometimes the narcissist wins. Sometimes they lose. The narcissist loses when the evidence is clear-cut in the other person's favor. The other person doesn't say much, and lets the evidence speak for itself. That's a big tip there. If you're ever in court with a narcissist, don't let your emotions take over. Let the evidence speak for itself. And hang the narcissist with it. If you let your emotions get the better of you, it will be easy for the narcissist to make you look foolish, and for the evidence to not be heard, thus boosting their chances of winning. This is what the narcissist is counting on. So don't fall into the trap. Which brings me to the area where the narcissist wins. Sometimes the narcissist wins because the law is in their favor, though the victory isn't morally right. The smart narcissist, the one that learns from their past failures, and develops and hones their craft of ripping people off, they may learn the laws and how to bend them to their will. And when they meet a new dating partner or business partner, they are already planning their lawsuit from the first handshake or kiss they share with this person, sizing them up, and putting in as much time as needed in order to get what they want. And in the end they often do. This is why it's so important to protect yourself. Don't get joint checking accounts with someone, or putting someone's name on a title of a home you own, or making major purchases with someone else. It's just not worth it. If someone is responsible, they will be looking to do these things on their own. Moral support is nice, but a true responsible person won't be needing to leech off of you to make their dreams come true. Helping someone is okay, But make sure in the process of helping someone you don't expose yourself to dangerous situations, such as getting sued by a narcissist or someone else because you put your name on the dotted line in order to help out. The last thing is, though the covert narcissists usually like the mental scam and will plot and plan, usually in a relationship or business setting, and they usually aren't the type to throw themselves on the floor at Walmart on purpose, just to make a quick buck. But it doesn't mean it will never happen. You see, the covert narcissist usually likes to keep an appearance about themselves that is acceptable socially. The overt doesn't care and will say and do whatever is oftentimes quite embarrassing to be around. That being said, though the covert narcissist doesn't like embarrassing situations, if push comes to shove, and they are in a situation where they think throwing themselves on the floor will benefit them, they will do it. The other one both types of narcissists like to do is pick a fight with someone, and then say, "If you hit me, I will sue you for everything you've got." You see, narcissists are always thinking about what is financially owed to them in their warped minds. They don't know how to break up or leave a situation and say, "Well, that didn't work out. Time to move on." No. They like to figure out a way to get what they think is owed to them for their time spent. This is why divorce courts and family courts do so much business. Instead of being able to civilly come up with a good plan with what's right and fair, the narcissist has to get their pound of flesh and put their former partner in the poorhouse via the law and take all of their assets, in order to feel a rush of success in their life. Taking from others, no matter it be emotionally, physically, or financially, is all the narcissist knows how to do. They are parasites with a capital P in the worst kind of way. Thanks for the question, Jerry. And thank you all for subscribing and viewing my content. I do appreciate it. Discussions like this are good, because usually it will jar something in a random person out there that will say, "That is what's going on in my life right now." This will hopefully get them to find out as much as they can about such people so they can safely and quickly exit the situation. Because, like I always say, knowledge and wisdom is power. The more we know, the more we can lead happy and healthy lives. Until next time, bye for now. And be good to yourself.